my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey guys, we're back. We're back with the Empire campaign. This is the second campaign we are playing right now. We started both the Overlord Mass and the Empire last month, and we are playing them now every day. We're back to regular hours, so every campaign, every day for a few hours. We are 66 turns in, it's part 6. Fighting the Vampire Counts. This campaign was requested by Bress. The rule is if a hero critically fails an action on the campaign map, has to be exiled to Norsca territories to stay there for the rest of the campaign. These heroes can also not be disbanded.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
This campaign we only had 2 treacheries and 4 chat roars. One of the chat roars is still in the queue. Exiled, yeah. Hey Mystic One, thank you for keen support. We got the Divine Sanction, very nice technology, plus 2 public order. It's gonna be good timing with the Imperial Palace. Money is a little bit tight, but we managed to build Imperial Palace, which also gives plus 2 public order faction-wide. We've been steamrolling the Sylvania here. We've taken Grenstadt, the Moot, we've taken Western Sylvania, we've taken Waldenhof, Eschen, and we're about to attack Dagenhof when they sent all the troops they had from the other places. The Vampire Counts are down to Castle Drenhof, Ockenhammer, Zubar, and Grom Peak. It's turn 66. We are rank 13, rebuilt very high, allied with Talabekland, Wisseland, and Stirland, at war with Vanaheimlings, Ostermark, Beastmen, and the Vampire Counts. So what is the goal right now? Destroying the Vampire Counts while trying to confederate Wisseland, Stirland, and Talabekland.
Yes, it is good to see.
The Empire approaches, friend. So,
We do need Stirland's confederation, so we can get trade with Karakadran.
Let us begin.
Okay. This is the main army with Ballastic Guild. We do have 3 Chetrors here, I think. No, it's actually 2. The Pea-Shooter squad are Pistoliers. And we have Diamond Dogs, the Stirland's Revenge. In Volkmar's army there's a Chetror, Rubius Deviants, and Steam Tank Roar. I'm guessing his main army is currently, we're still waiting for that. The Chetror has been changed that you can request a Chetror in any Legendary Lord's army. As long as the army has a Legendary Lord, you can have a Chetror. Economy is getting better, treasury is good. We just have to eliminate the remaining units of the Vampire Counts here. That is actually a huge siege here. What do you guys say? Huge army for a huge siege? We have artillery, right? But I kinda wanna prioritize Zeus here. 186 versus 139. Yeah, so we should definitely attack with Guild.
I am ready. Are you?
We'll also show away this one, but we don't care. Let's have a huge battle here. This is pretty much the final stand of the vampires here. When they lose the Drakenhof, the rest will just collapse. If we get Zubar, we'll get Iron. And if you control Sylvania, you kind of have to have either control of Zubar yourself or your allies. You don't care about Grom Peak. We have 15 settlements. It's still a little game. We'll send the main army to attack Drakenhof.
By the comet.
That's a lot of shit. Now that's a proper last stand, right, guys?
Ulrich's will.
And we'll send Volkmar to reinforce. Keep in mind, we don't have to do this battle like this. We could have besieged the Drakenhof with Volkmar and used Gjell to destroy the army outside and then marched to reinforce Volkmar. So we could have had 15 less units in this battle.
I shall be victorious.
But we've been having it very easy so far, past that treachery. Nothing really exciting happened. Let's get a big battle here.
No peace, just war.
15 less trash units. Since when are cam rates trash units? Okay. We have a lot of artillery here. We'll deploy a large army as well. Marienburg still exists. Are you Trigger Mystic One? Okay. I have plenty of artillery here, so we'll start with shooting here. We rely on the magic to kill their ghosts.
For the Empire!
We do need to cover most of these towers here. I don't think we have to worry about this one here. I do want to cover the two on the right.
Balthazar Gelt!
By Ulrich's wrath! Curse the foe! Great swords!
We have to deploy between this and this so we don't get shot at the sides. We'll put more fire at will, while the Luminarch will not be fire at will.
Pistoliers! Sterlin's revenge! Steady, man! Great swords!
We have these troops here. We're waiting for the rest of the artillery.
Spearman! Sigmar guides us! Pistoliers! Handgunners!
I have to deploy in the center because our reinforcements are coming in the center. This one will not have us in sights, and this one is not have us in sights either. Okay. Oh, look at this, they're just rushing. Oh, they changed their minds. Oh no, they're coming in anyways.
Ready to engage! Understood!
Our reinforcements just rushing in as well.
Ready to engage! Shalia protects us! Spearmen! Quick march! Grand Fieldgenist!
To make sure we cover everything here.
Shalia protects us! The Empire is yours! Take position!
The Empire! It shall be!
For the Emperor! The Temple of Lumina!
Stop moving.
For the twin-tailed comet! Curse the foe! What do you bid? On our way! Ready to engage!
We have to wait for the cannons.
Amber Wizard!
We're Sigma's heirs!
Amber Wizard!
By Ulrich's wrath! Detachments move! Moving! Let's go! Yes!
Okay.
Sterlin's revenge! Armed and ready! Spearmen! The Empire endures!
Sorting the cards.
Missiles ready! Sigmar calls! Attack assaults! Spearmen! General! For the Emperor! Hellstorm rocket battery!
For Sigma! Fire!
This-
Our
and
orders!
put this in a group so the
They
unit
are
cards
going
don't
to
move.
lead.
Okay. Which city is this? This is the capital of the Vampire Counts, Castle Draenhof. We are dealing the final blow to the Vampire Counts. After that, they'll not have much left. They have over 50 units here.
Guns up now! Cannons fire!
The Temple of Luminarch!
Great cannon!
Stop!
We're gonna leave a couple of shots in the melee there.
Behold the light of Sigma!
Great swords! Sir! Quick march!
Yeah. Yeah, Luminar can move when it starts firing, but lower its accuracy. Just to make the Luminar stand still. That's been since the game got released, it's day 1 of Warhammer. Luminarch would start to fire, but it would do it will make a turn, some kind of bug,
The weapons are yours!
and because of this, you know they can move while shooting, and they start the charged shot.
We are Sigma's heirs!
We'll destroy the towers, and then we get closer. Let these things start firing at will. We'll just use the cannons on the towers. Look at all these spooky ghosts here. Have some powerful magic to kill a grouped infantry.
Pull and stop!
Cannons are going down.
Pick targets! State troops ready!
This guy's actually caused some casualties. The mortars 96 kills is impressive. Might have been just all zombies, but still fine. We'll check all the kills at the end of the battle. We'll not be putting information in a huge battle.
Faith is my shield!
Once the artillery stops firing, we'll deploy infantry in front. Still have towers.
Standing by! Don't miss fire!
We'll put these things closer in the back,
Let us go!
because they need kind of how the missiles drop. The further they are, the better angle they have to fire. Talking about the winds of magic power is zero, it's chaos. All magic is chaos.
Great cannon! We are Sigma's heirs!
The last tower there in the corner. We're destroying everything for a good measure here. That's a lot of cannon raids there, but we have a Flock of Doom and we have the final transmutation. Look at that swarm there.
Ready for battle.
The towers are nearly destroyed.
What do you think? Yes, General!
Mortar is empty. 163 kills is pretty impressive. Mortars are made for sieges.
Move out!
Okay, all the towers are destroyed.
Hellstorm!
Stop firing the artillery.
Halt! The Empire endures!
I'll deploy the troops now.
Spearmen!
We'll be attacking the center mainly.
Speed! The Tattersouls! At speed! Hand gunners! Yes, sir! Quickly! Missile infantry! Yes, sir! Quickly! Swordsmen! Take the ground! Show us the foe! Formation! March! Yes, sir! Quickly! To battle! For the twin-tailed comet!
There's an invisible wall here, huh?
Go! Yes, General! Formation! March!
The Luminar closer for the shield.
Friends!
The Luminar provides a ward save aura for the allies.
Hellstorm rocket battery! Yes, sir! March as one! March as one! Let us go!
The artillery back.
The Amber Order! Forward!
Power of nature.
Yes, quickly! Quickly! Moving out! Formation march!
Formation march. Double time.
Oh, look at that.
We obey! Sigma guides us! Shoot!
Shoot that terrorist.
Lord of metal. Ranged weapons ready.
They send their air units when we deploy this.
Fire!
What?
I am Fury!
Bow before me.
The Luminar actually had 2 shots there, nice.
The Heldenhammer! Formation march!
Go back to the spears.
Obey.
Not worth risking the shot here.
Crossbowmen!
Instead we can tell these guys to fire. They actually send their flyers out.
Take the ground!
No, it's less playing units to deal with.
Armed and ready! Sigma guides us! Yes, sir! For the Emperor! To battle!
Oh my god.
Take the ground!
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey, Pizza-san. Thank you for the team support. Welcome to the Borgers. Okay. Move forward, man.
Supreme.
We still have ammo to waste. Open fire.
We are ready!
They want a siege, they'll get a siege.
Sterling's revenge!
Look at the center here, holy shit. I can't resist this. They moved. It could have been sweet, easy 100 kills. We'll pin them when we send warrior priests. Artillery still has armor there. Should probably bridge the walls, got 3 breaches here. Breach here and breach there.
Awaiting orders! We serve the Emperor!
These 2 armies have everything we need to deal with the vampire counts. Lots of pistoliers. And before you say something, 94 missile damage. With 200% more AP than the initial release of this unit. Much easier to micro than the Outriders too. There it goes. Now that's a spell.
Wild heart! Untamed power!
Yeah, we'll start sending troops here.
Great swords! Go!
Send our best stuff first.
Vigilance! Yes, sir, quickly! Swordsman!
They have 94 missile damage and they get more. The Pistoliers can now go to over 100 missile damage. With the new skills. We'll send in the Warrior Priests. Walkmore. Oh, they're actually starting to send troops here.
For glory! Yes, General!
Take the ground!
They go to the
Taking
walls.
position! For France!
Sigma!
Sigmar calls! Quickly!
Who told you to go there?
Prepare for combat!
Look at this, they're going left.
At speed! Take position! Take position! For the twin-tailed comet! Formation, march! Take the ground! Moving now! No lingering! To battle! Swordsman! Ready to smite!
To combat! Faster!
War!
It shall be! The Empire!
Those guys going to the center, huh? Makes sense.
Charge! For Heldenhammer!
Potato sword!
104 truck.
Swordsmen! Go! Sigmar's blessing upon this!
We wanna have speculum on which one of these religious units.
Them!
The Empire
So fitting.
is yours!
Lord of Metal! They'll never move again! No lingering! To battle! I am master of Shamon.
What the fuck is wrong with this hole here?
To battle!
You're probably playing on large scale.
Ready for war!
One of them multiplayer plebs.
Ready for war! Ivarina, listen!
Sigmar falls! Garen, rise!
Spearman!
We can't risk any units on the wall. They have too many cam rates.
Charge!
We have all the buffs here. All the warrior priests and the Volkmar are here. We want to use all these buffs. It's very strong stuff.
War! Battle awaits!
Ulrich's
And everything in the mosh pit gets deleted by the transmutation.
haste gold magic.
Charge!
Any guns available? All empty.
Understood!
Send in the Luminarch for the ward save.
Bow before me! Offering battle prayers!
They will die!
Get them!
No, we have to get closer here.
Prepare for combat!
Haste gold magic. High priest!
Karg is getting killed here easy. The Luminarch closer here. We wanna open a fire here.
Sigmar! Guide our fire!
Nice!
Don't stop until they're all
The Empire endures!
We're Sigmar's heirs! Yes, sir!
Let's sure we send enough flagellants in.
Roger!
Never enough flagellants.
Moving now!
Ready!
Start dropping some rain on them.
Armor melts.
Amber Wizard! By Ulrich's wrath! For Heldenhammer! Sigmar! Taking position!
Move!
Now! Shield of faith! War! Budget!
What are we gonna do about that guy?
My Dol Maraz! Warrior priest!
For Heldenhammer!
They're coming with more reinforcements here. We're running low on power recharge.
Sigmar!
We have Volkmar and two warrior priests here, constantly giving buffs. But this is the best area to keep attacking. Except to do with that Vargulf.
That's an order!
We've got a Volkmar, 97 kills. Must be inspecting zombies.
Ready to smite! For Heldenhammer!
By my will alone! Ready for war!
have 3 speculums and several of these buffs. More cairn raids are coming.
Feel my fire.
Should send some more infantry here.
Quick march! Go!
Ulrich's wrath on them.
Sa!
Varys is doing good here in this spot. It's a magic attack.
The Temple of Luminarch!
And I risk a bad shot here.
Take aim!
Go fire here. That Vargov is not going down now.
Combat!
Move those swordsmen out, we'll send a spearman out behind.
Moving out. Prepare for combat.
Most of the infantry is dead already here. We have more flatulence here.
For the Warhammer! Quick
There's really not room on the other side.
at speed! Yes, sir! Flagellants!
Just need to stick to the buffs here.
Attack!
These buffs provide ward save, attack,
Sigma
ward save to the priest, and also debuff on the enemy attack, damage, defense.
Go! We obey! Spearmen!
Let's send these 2 guys here.
Take the
So far there's been no losses.
for help!
It's a reserve.
Sterling's revenge!
Start firing.
I am supreme. I am master of Shadow.
Let's do the zombies here.
Sigmar guides us! Take the ground! Formation, march! Moving now! Yes, my lord! No lingering!
Get the flatulence
At
around.
speed! Battle! Go!
We could fire on Vargul with the last shot, but it's hard to hit because Vargul is constantly twitching, making making those moves. When it's attacking, it's hard to hit. We'll see.
They will pay!
Okay, they didn't move.
Let's have ya! No lingering!
Zombies are just standing in a spot while the Vargul can, move, reflex and shit.
Pounded hammer! Charge! Slay them before they
Okay.
know us!
This shot was enough to cause armor losses.
We are Sigma's heirs.
Heroes are really strong here. The warrior priest. If you never really given a lot into warrior priests, you're missing out.
To war. Volkmar the Grim.
Ready to smite! Sigma calls!
The one horseman speculum is an item you'll be using on every single warrior priest in the army.
I am
It's just
ready,
incredible enchanted item.
as you say.
They are using
Volkmar doesn't have a Luna, he has a special chariot.
Yes, General! Attack! Death to the enemy!
I think a Luminarch mount would be super powerful. Would be nice to have an option like that. But it should be extremely costly though. Captain is in the army just to leech experience. I don't use captains in the army since the warrior priest buff. What killed them? When they suffer army losses, they lose leadership and the army disintegrates. Well, that would be actually interesting choice. Flying or Luminarch. Both are powerful options. The Gelt way of using magic is a damage dealer. He has one support spell. The other support spell he has is trash. The one that debuffs the enemy is a good support spell. But the Gelt is pretty much damage dealer. They put him on a Luminarch, he might even do more damage, provide even more support with the extra ward save. But having the Luminarch aura doesn't really pushes you to use magic. Speculums just drop for the Empire. I noticed you get them by fighting the vampires. No unit losses. The Flagellants did good. If you haven't noticed why the Flagellants were so effective, warrior priests, Volkmar, mainly warrior priests. Warrior priests buff their toughness and attack.
Ulrich's will.
We've captured Castle Draenhof, the big prize. Also one of the victory settlements. Even Gel has poison attacks now.
I am the Supreme Patriarch. Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
They have Oakenhammer, Zulfbar and the Grompik now.
Never. What?
Going for the Conduit, then I'll take the Lord Master. The Transmutation of Lead could be situational. We don't really need to upgrade it. The Lord Master will make it cheaper. But this could be a filler point. It's definitely better than Earthling. He has pretty good armor. This is the support spell he has. This is a good one. This is a good one. And the fact it can cost 7 is insane for 38 seconds. This is his other support spell. This one is pretty much trash. Why buff armor on the units when you can debuff the enemy attack and damage? When you upgrade it, it will cost to overcast. It should cost like 7 to overcast with Lord Master. Lord Master is great. Lord Master together with Transmuter is amazing. Gelt is finally a powerful wizard. If only the kills would register properly for Stirring Doom, you could actually see his little power. He's using his damage dealer with Stirring of Doom, the Hannah Golden Hounds, and the Final Transmutation. He deals damage with these 3 spells. Metal Shifting activates every time he casts, so your units get 10% weapon strength. And situational Transmutation of Lead if you want to weaken the enemy mosh pits to do less damage. Now we're building Gelt as a wizard. He's gonna get a quality army. No flavor this time. That spell, the glittering robe, does make no sense since you have the transmutation of lead. That shit makes no sense. The other one is just better. And look at this. This thing is 44 seconds. This thing is 38 seconds. There's like no difference here. This is just better. Armor lowers weapon damage taken. Damage taken from the weapon damage. A transmutation of the lead lowers their weapon damage by 50%, which is huge. And lowers their attack by 26, which means they're gonna hit less often, up to 8% hit chance. So this thing will just makes you mitigate weapon damage better, while this thing will actually make your troops not get hit and mitigate that damage even better.
By the Heldenhammer.
Yeah, let's build up. Bress that's the warrior priest we got from the event. He's gonna stay with us. Let's keep increasing his toughness. The main role of the warrior priest is support, so tanking and buffing other units. You can go together with cavalry or together with infantry. Oh, we got some really nice stuff here, tier 4.
Sigmar, grant me
We
strength.
could march into Ashen there.
Sigmar has
The vampires are beaten there. I don't think they have any military.
Darkness comes.
Yeah, almost nothing. No need to take attrition here. Let's go replenish.
Sigmar's will.
Warrior priests also provide a significant replenishment boost.
Let us begin.
Okay, what do we have here? It's a damage building, so if you demolish it, you get 30% back. If you let it repair, which will happen automatically, you get 6% back when you demolish. We don't really care much about that. Some really good stuff here already. We already got the gold smelter. The gold mining is really good for the Empire. 1200. You got extra recruits for the Emperor captains, which are kind of needed because they are your main agent on the campaign map with the Witch Hunter. Got tier 4 stables on.
Ready.
This mean we can recruit some demigryphs here. Demigryphs, huh?
Who calls?
Demigryphs halberds here available. Are a very nice anti-large unit. This unit can have ridiculous armor with Gelt.
I refuse.
Thing is, in 3 turns we pretty much destroyed the vampires. Gonna have to wait here for the rebellions to... Might be a good time to get one of them. 6,300 income now. They have cavalry shields. 30%, yeah. They can get even more armor. Because there is a technology for armor. There's still no point for the swordsman at this point in the campaign anymore. The swordsmen are trash at this point. Let's give Fizz resist, man attack and melee defense to Great Swords, Halberdiers, Ragsguard Knights of the Blazing Sun and Demgriff Knights. Artillery Master is reload and missile damage and ammunition. This is just insane. On top of Imperial Gunnery. Yeah, we're gonna focus battle skills and the character skills. I'll only keep a Route Marcher. Gelt looks like perfect now. A powerful wizard, and you get all the campaigns, all the battle skills you need to have a powerful army as well. Looks really good now.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
Kinda need Halberdiers instead of this spearman here. Can recruit Volkmariner because he marched.
Do not waste my potential.
Before I remove, I'm not even sure we're gonna keep the stables here. There is still interest in roads that can be taken with walls. The wizard capacity is fine. There is definitely room for battle wizards in Castle Draenhof, so this is good to keep. Upgrading is not worth it because tier 4 increases capacity. You upgrade to tier 5 and you get more ranks locally and a Luminary of Hysh recruitment together with the Engineer's Workshop. So you should never really upgrade to tier 5 outside of Reichland. I mean, this building setup is okay now to recruit a couple of units. We should definitely repair the core, the gold mine. Let the rest auto repair. We don't care about the rest. I will put walls on the construction. Go for the Untainted, so we can walk inside Sylvania without taking corruption, attrition. We need to clear this corruption as fast as possible, so we can move outside without suffering attrition. Which means we should also get Purge Dark Cults, +2 Untainted faction-wide. This will help in Sylvania and some other places.
I am ready. Are you?
Yeah, we'll sort of followers when I figure out what we're gonna get rid of here. Oh, they're stealing technology from us.
No.
We definitely want to wipe out the vampire counts and build up this area. Take Zuber and then clear the corruption in this area. No doubt this will bring us to conflict with Greenskins. The Greenskins are pretty much our other main enemy that exists in the game right now. With Chaos not yet arriving. Empire has their main enemies are the Vampire Counts, Norska Chaos and the Greenskins.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
We'll drop the Swordsman. The Swordsman on turn 66 are no longer good. Well, they're not Skaven in the threatening Empire in this campaign. Skaven, they don't have any settlements in the Empire. And they fight other guys, not the Empire, pretty much.
The Empire. Now,
Are the spinning shields still good? Well, you can still use them if your economy is weak, but you should switch to better infantry, the halberdiers or the great swords. They are definitely better than the swordsmen.
let us begin.
Still want to get the conduit and the lore master. That puts us to rank 30. Yeah, we're gonna have plenty of. This is gonna be perfect with battle skills. It's probably should be more than enough points to get everything you want from character skills and the battle skills. I would feel a lot safer if I had some demigriffs with halberds.
Wind
2
of
is
Shaman,
fine.
I will.
2 together can kill a lot of stuff that threatens the flanks. These guys are made to kill large. When they get experience, increase their attack. When they get technology, increase their attack. They are very efficient at killing large units. We'll be getting some halberds. We can recruit them rank 3. How come rank 3? We have +2 technology and +1 from the armory. We're gonna have just a quality Empire army for Gelt. Since Gelt has become a powerful wizard, it's better just to have a quality army with him. Yeah, the vet skill makes them stronger than ever. Losing that 50% board save, not really big deal when you get 15, still have 15 fizz resist. And you now even get more other stats.
So,
Schwarzhafen is a war zone, so we're gonna ignore it for now. We might be able to forfeit Mut before the rebellion. It's gonna be a rebellion in the Tempelhof. This area is gonna be heavy on rebellions. We need to wipe out vampire counts and spend about 10 turns in this area. We need. We have one steam tank requested, so we should start building this. Don't need any more infrastructure here. The military support, we got the Imperial Academy. It's pretty nice.
By Sigma's will, come in peace. Of course.
Let me the Imperial Academy here. It unlocks technologies, gives the lower recruitment rank +1 faction wide, gives research, experience to local artillery, experience to local Emperor captains, and increases the makes the recruitment of great swords and great cannons faster. Until you have most of the technologies, you should be building these places. Once you hit the cap on technologies, you just keep it in the capital. And a couple of other places. Getting a Lord rank 10 plus is nice. Rollo. Lord has been exiled.
Onwards!
He's cursed to doom the Norska wastelands for the rest of his life.
Sigmar be praised.
The wasteland will kill you or turn you into the next ever chosen, no?
disturbs me. I go.
Archlector Guild, yes. Archlector for public order and untainted. You switch between the Patriarch and the Archlector so you can stabilize faster. What happens if he gets criticized by Werewolf? Then he's dead. I'm not getting immortality on him. Volkmar does have artillery in his army, so Castell Engineer is fine. We need a Spy Master. The officers except the Reichsmarschall are pretty good. All the officers except the Reichsmarschall. The Reichsmarschall is just shitty flavor. It's just stupid. Doesn't even give you strong Reichsguard. Spy Master is rank 5. What rank lord can we recruit right now? Rank 1. This is some serious corruption here, so we need to wipe this out. Let's check the characters. Having Gebel's Armor Guild is fine. Shield of Tolos is fine as well. 30% ward save, I'm happy with that with 94 armor. Pretty good. Now he has poison too. The Sword of Battle is a little bit wasted on him. So we'll unequip the weapon. The Speculum. No, the Speculum is better on Warrior Priests, Volkmar. This is an item pretty much exclusive to Warrior Priests and the Empire Captains. And since you don't use Empire Captains in armies, because Warrior Priests is just better by default, it's just just for the Warrior Priests. Every army will have a Warrior Priest, if not 2 Warrior Priests. What do we have here? We have 2 Fears of Armor. Scroll Blast doesn't even do that much. Sure, champion. If we use all the names, you got it. This actually could be situational to muster out additional fear level. Could be situational. Put a fireball here. This is a pretty nice setup. I would like to have the terror weapon here or the tormentor sword. Or of course, I think this is a weapon. Staff, we haven't used in a long time. We get the magic item draw chance plus 8%, it's actually pretty good. With a wizard in the army as well, you'll almost guarantee items after every battle. Press is in Armored Guild. Oh, we have pretty good weapon, pretty good talisman, the best enchanted item. In armor, Shield of Tolos, we'll keep the Shield of Tolos. This is good for taking towers and getting a little bit of evasion battle. I'm not sure if the bomb picker works, but it can only be equipped on the heroes, so it must work, right? Mr. Absolute is our free wizard as well. These 2 we got for free. It was, you know, the quest and the event. Mr. Absolute will get eventually an Imperial Griffin. We'll get all the benefits that Imperial Griffin gives. And probably the best armor that it's nothing gonna cost other characters not having it is the Shield of Tolos. As the Griffin is large, it loses quite a bit of defense and easy to hit with projectiles, so Shield of Tolos is perfect. Until he gets the Griffin, he doesn't need the sword or stuff like that. This is fine. Arcane item, I guess you can put a Fear of Armor. Hunter, Bomb Picker, Agitator, Hedge Wizard, Camp Follower, Student. You don't need a Camp Follower on a non-campaign hero. I have quite a bit of Untainted already. Okay, just leave the empty slot here. Plus 5 armor, plus 3 melee defense. I mean, not the best trait for a wizard, but it helps with Imperial Griffin. He remains toughness. Booker is on the campaign map, so campaign line of sight. Assassinate, public order, wound recovery time. Extra scribes, extra students. He's been just leeching some experience to the army.
Yes?
What do we have here?
Sigma, grant me strength.
The difficulty bug has been fixed with the Tomb King's release. The very hard battle difficulty is highest, and the difficulty used to be locked with legendary campaign difficulty, but now you can even change it during campaign. You can actually move it around. Before you could only just move it around outside the campaign and then would be locked. But very hard battle difficulty is highest, and it's not locked on legendary. You know, oversight by the creative assembly. The very hard was normal until Tomb Kings was released for the old duration of the Warhammer. It was not easy. And the main difficulty comes from legendary anyways, from the campaign difficulty, not the battle difficulty.
What?
Put a speculum here. Potion of toughness has to go, I fear, to Mr. Absolute. When he gets on the Imperial Griffin, he'll need some healing. The wizard has access to Imperial Griffin, but it doesn't have access to any fighter skills, which makes no sense. But I guess. You get extra fear ability, which you know, scares the enemies better, and then you get terror, and you do get a siege attacker. I'll remove Burger here. Prescribe. Omen is wizard in his army. Don't have anything really extra here. Oh, we could put blast. I need this. Old guy BB. Yes, they have good stuff. It's the warrior priest in the Volkmar's army.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit?
Yeah.
Holy shit! What the hell?
I am ready.
Did not remove this.
Are you?
Ah, that's on meme, okay. Oh, the bird guy. Hey, don't spear me. Thanks for the Twitch Prime.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit!
Hey, Scorn Devastator, thank you for 10 months. It's a mammoth, you mean when the fireball missed?
Summon me.
Not sure. It's definitely gonna be Imperial Gunnery. definitely. The last one will be either Onyx Steel or the Mighty Forge. But Imperial Gunnery definitely. Every real Empire army should have Pistol Corps and the Imperial Gunnery. The Emperor Finest helps the most in the beginning, while you're building up economy. And you can just get great swords instead of everything. But you can also keep using halberdiers. There is no special building here. You just get gold, and the capital is, you know, provides a little extra. All good here. We have on the roll the Exiled. Ferryman, huh? Let's just keep the Ferryman here. We need to get more students. Mimda will be traveling the world. Not all those who wander are lost. Yeah, we also need to get a Spy Master. Spy Master is pretty important. That 5% extra action success chance is very important. It's a rank 5. I will get the rank 5. Palace gives 2 ranks, and Academy gives another rank. We'll get that shit. Cal France will be rank 5 from the start, and we'll still get Roman and Scotty. I don't plan to have more than 6 lords available unless somebody dies. Okay, all good here. Our economy will kick in here, and we're gonna be finishing off with the Emperor Counts here. We actually missed something in diplomacy here. Oh, good.
Greetings, my countrymen. You come in peace on this fine Marktag?
I will not obey.
Boris. Boris is a snake. Confederating Talabeclan will be great. I need the Vurbard so I can trade with Slayer King. Hey Johnny, it's a special for this campaign. It was requested by Bress. This was Bress' request. We have another Empire campaign planned as well. That one is gonna be super hard. This one is more chillaxed. It's up to the people if they want to sabotage it. Greenskins Confederate Red Eye. And the Greenskins are huge. Looks like they're moving to attack Waldenhof. Look at that income, over 8,000 now. Wow. I don't remember this one. We need the quest for the Jade Griffin. Is it worth for the voice to recruit engineers and put them on Mount Goomba to generate more money? Engineers should go into the army, not to Mount Goomba. Extra runesmiths and extra taints should go to Goomba if you want to make more money. Or if you hit that point where you have extra other heroes. The Master Engineer is available in the army, even 2 of them in every army. Should not if we have any Master Engineers available, because they all should go to the army. The runesmiths also feed the army, while 10 is more have a campaign role. You can get over 1,000 income boost in Mount Goombat with followers alone on a Tain or a runesmith. The Ghost Dwarves are very powerful. Let's investigate if there is a confederation available.
It is good to see fellows.
There are some highlights with Ghost Dwarves, Johnny, if you missed them. Check the Clan Angrund highlights that have been made last month. If you want to see how powerful they are.
All right, it is good to see.
So, approach us, friend.
These guys are no longer at war with the vampires. Interesting.
Yes? Surely an agreement will be reached.
Never.
Yeah. We got the Imperial Palace. That's why the money boost all of a sudden. This is an amazing landmark for the Empire. Public order, more money, more recruit ranks with the captains, and locally as well. Amazing stuff. Reichland is making nearly 6,000. We have a rebellion here, and these guys might attack Schwarzhafen. Like I said, it's a war zone. They just might go for Karakdromar as well.
I will not.
I need 2 turns to get the Demigryphs. These Demigryphs will almost let them recover here.
Volkmar the Grim.
These guys are just debating us here, the bastards.
By Sigmar.
The Halberdiers, 4 swordsmen and a battery, yeah. These units are not replenished, so they're definitely gonna delay us here.
Chosen of Sigmar.
We'll deploy an ambush in. Do we have military experts, guys? Here,
Approach us, friend.
And the thing is, there is a chance that these guys just go to our zone of control, but I still think it's fine.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
The only way they go to Waldenhof if they go over Volkmar. Maybe I should have deployed closer to the bridge. But our zone of control is here. But the way the ambush works, let's say we are hidden and we are there, and they move into our zone of control, and bam, they discover the ambush. They have the opportunity to intercept. They decline this opportunity, and how does the AI, for the sake of convenience, work then? They just move to the zone of control like we were not there. Hopefully this does not happen, because they'll just sack Waldenhof. What is my favorite Empire unit? Is the Steam Tank. This will be able to handle this, no problem. I don't mind if they attack Schwarzhafen here. It's actually amazing that they Karakdromar, so we don't have to rebuild ourselves.
Aye, am Iron Fist.
This would I like to see changed, you know. We now have border with Karakadin, but we cannot trade with him. Stuff like this needs to change. With the extra public order now, it's actually corruption building up here. What does tier 4 here achieves? We get transportation and industry. That's pretty good, pretty good. We'll get additional at least 500 income. Around 500 income. This was our first expansion, the Southern Grey Mountains. After we sorted Reichland, we went to destroy Crooked Moon. And after that, we started attacking the vampires. I noticed the vampires being at war with Greenskins, so it was definitely a good opportunity, because they were fighting Greenskins in this area. Greenskins who are pretty powerful, 28 settlements.
What?
The dwarves are fighting them off slowly. If they get the Oran guns, the dwarves will be fine. It looks like the bloody hands are not bothering dwarves, so dwarves should be fine.
Moving off.
Keep exploring here.
Stalking.
The Skaven Blight has been taken by Count Noctilus. It's insane at the thought that a vampire can just walk into and take Skaven Blight like that. This shit ain't right. This city should have a ridiculous garrison, not just the regular garrison. Let's just walk into the swamp and attack the Skaven city. This is I think really stupid that the Skaven Blight and the Hell Pit are visible to all. I think this has to change. I think this has to change. Skaven Blight and Hell Pit being visible to all. That is probably one of the worst things they've done to the campaign, along with those rogue armies in the water. Rogue armies in the water are broken, that definitely has to go. But Hell Pit and the Skaven Blight visible to all, that's just stupid. If they're not visible to all, it's less likely they'll get attacked. Because the AI, they usually send an agent to discover the location before they can attack a Skaven settlement. Okay, all good here. We're adding some cavalry to Gelt's army. We have some anti-large. The main role of this will be to deal with the enemy large. We still focus micro on the Pistoliers and Luminarch and the Gelt. I will see how far we're gonna go with the Pistoliers, but for once I wanna see missile damage on Pistoliers go over 100. With the new changes, Pistoliers are better than ever. They actually have 3 AP now with all the buffs.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
With the changes to the battle skills, the Emperor units have never been stronger. Okay, all good here. Sorting this a little. We'll wait for the auto repair here a little, and then we'll dismantle some of this infrastructure. Okay. Might hit Schwarzhafen and I might just go for Karakdromer. Why Pistoliers no Outriders? Because the Pistoliers are easier to micro. You can micro them with other units better. If you're gonna put the Outriders in your army, it should be the sole unit to micro. No other unit should get that much attention. That's how much micro the Outriders require to be effective. If you wonder why the Pistoliers have a 360-degree shot, while the Outriders have only in front of them. Oh man, I dare not click auto-resolve against the Hellstorm Rocket Battery. Dare not do such a thing. Ambush has been a success. Finally, some proper deception here. The Great Cannons have 450 range, but this thing outranges them. You could deploy them in the first line to shoot the rocket battery. Now, you do not really want to risk auto-resolve against some of this high-tier artillery. The Outriders is amazing when it can be used as a flanking unit. Then it really punishes the enemy. Oh, holy shit, we don't need artillery here. We're just gonna jump them. We have shock troops here. Flagellants are shock troops.
For Sigma!
I'll just give a volley here. If we don't move, I could do something nasty here.
Ready for war!
With I should have gambled! First time a gamble actually does something.
Hellstorm!
I'll forget about that then. We're just gonna shock them. Hey nerd! Thanks to the raid and welcome everybody. I'll just shock them to on both sides here.
Behold the light of Sigma!
Ready for war!
Very well! Ready for battle!
Sigma guides us! By Ulrich's rock!
In the name of Sigma!
For the twin-tailed comet!
By Golmaran!
Boys, the enemy better be dead before he casts that spell! Flagellants don't care, but the spearmen will be angry.
Volkmar the Grim!
Flagellants! Summon fire!
I see wisdom in this. Where's that line?
Battle ready!
Snap them aside!
It's coming!
Stop until they're all dead!
Oh boy! Oh boy! Wow, it didn't do nothing to our troops and it just goes away. Hicks! I mean, yeah, streamer luck. Streamer luck. If you see that shit, clip that shit.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Yeah. And the Flagellant's doing pretty well with high melee defense. They have extra melee defense and extra physical resistance and extra replenishment in the Volkmar's army. So there is some merit having Flagellants in his army through like most of the early games, some mid game. This is allied territory, so we can just pardon the captives. Hey Gravy, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Guys, this was all calculated. You think I would cast a burning head there if it was not good? Come on.
Sigma grant me strength!
Road Warden.
Volkmar the Grim!
The Road Warden is fine. It's some extra untainted and the defense chance for the ambush.
Absolutely.
This guy has just lost the battle, so he cannot retreat from us.
Praise Sigma!
What do we have here? We should build a pistol core here. So Flagellants have 52 attack plus the frenzy, 38 defense plus the strength of the penitent. They do rely a lot on the physical resistance and delivering a good charge.
Blessings of Sigmar are upon you.
I didn't get any apprentice wizards. The apprentice wizards become so rare. We do need a Cascading Fire Cloak and the Kindle Flame. So you cast the Cascading Fire Cloak to trigger the. I mean, this will also trigger like that, but this is so we can keep it up. We get the Kindle Flame first.
The instrument of Sigmar's will. Sigmar guides
Got rid of
my
these
steps.
intruders. Maybe Talabeclan can now actually take over Behafen. That'll be amazing if they can take this.
By Sigmar's will.
We have 3 allies, Steerland, Wisland and Talabeclan. All 3 military allies, and I'm waiting for the confederations.
Sigmar's will. Well,
So, welcome, my countrymen.
I think once I get a little more military
It is good to
strength,
see fellows.
it should be more doable.
the righteous hammer of Sigmar.
We need to finish off the vampire counts. They're down to 3 settlements. Okay, get me the city watch here.
Do not
Next turn the damage with halberds are done. We still have 2 recruitment slots. Oh. Should disband the pyramid shields and get more halberdiers.
My knowledge is yours.
The halberdiers have better defense, better attack. Most importantly, they will do more than double damage to armored units. Other than the pyramid shields, but they don't have protection against missiles. They get killed pretty fast by range focus. But we can be careful not to, put them in such a harm's way. But usually, some halberdiers are always getting shot. They can also just be behind and wait for the right moment to move in to pin the large unit. Or we can have a Jade Wizard in the army and heal them. It's more about quick bells, because they're pretty much the cause of it. I don't think the Chaos Assembly cares much about balancing around the co-op campaigns.
Seeks my power.
In the co-op campaigns, head-to-head campaigns are fine. Balancing around the quick bells, to try to get some illusion that this game has actually multiplayer. That's a different thing.
On the trail.
To war! Step to it!
6k left, huh? Well, Emerald Regent, what's the best thing? He has a stick. My bad, a staff. It has the eagle foot, and he's bare-chested. We should get more beer here for now. And the rebellions here are free money, but I would like to not see rebellion non-stop here. This is a really good public order from the extra followers. Zubar will get on tier 3, that's perfect. We can also get more resources here. Our resources are kind of limited right now. We just acquired Timber as well. We have trade partners, but we need more resources. Wine is making a nice profit. We'll have wine in Ashen and Woodbutt. I feel like the Grange should get extra garrison. Maybe if we go to war with Greenskins, we'll get build the Reichsfort. Through Rice Guard is pretty good at tanking the door. We'll fight off quite a bit of stuff at the door, so we can put more stuff on the wall. How many handgunners are in this garrison? 2 handgunners, so yeah, it's some of the armies will be doable if we put Rice Guard. Handgunners are the MVP on in tough battles. 4 halberdiers is quite nice. Yeah, Rollo is allowed to act in Norska. His presence alone is gonna aggro the AI, and they'll try to kill him. I have no doubt Norska will go after him. Currently, I'm moving him to explore, but the moment I put him in close one of the settlements to AFK, he'll get targeted. Okay, economy will kick in. I have not planned to get a 3rd army yet. We do need to build up everything here. We're currently looking very good here. We have Reichland, the southern Grey Mountains, Overland, we have the Moot, Western Eastern Sylvania. We're looking to Confederate Wisland, Talabecland, Stirland, and get the Ostermark from the Talabecland Confederation. We'll invade Zubar, and expansion at this point will halt until we build up everything and sort out the armies. Even then, at that point, we might consider a 3rd army. Okay. And turn. Other good things you can say about dwarves, since they're amongst your favorite factions. Well, they're powerful characters. The best shield walls, since they're supported by some of the best range units in the game. So extremely tough. Perfect for defense battles, so to react. They also have the best garrisons and the best technology and some of the best economy. I'll do nothing here. Turn 69. Next turn we have the treachery. He's not going for the Karagdroma there. Okay, we got a Demigrips.
Knowledge is power.
Volkmar is rank 10. Since we do have Flagellants in the army, we'll get the Blessed Holy War. Gives them 12% weapon strength and 12% speed, which is kinda crazy for 1 point. It's a nice flavor skill. So not only they're now the fastest Empire infantry, they also do more damage. Yeah. What about this situation here? We don't have the Oakenhammer in range.
Approach us.
This guy's not making a move on our behalf, and he has only 9 unit garrison. These guys have no military.
The nation calls.
Wake up, take the shit.
Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich, can judge.
What?
Come then. Only Sigma's...
Yeah. Perceptive Witch Hunter, that's nice. Rank 1. Let's hope he doesn't fail. I need one assassin.
Who calls?
Perceptive is good because it provides him more line of sight. And line of sight will show reveal fog of war at a farther distance. And it also tell you what's in the army at a much farther distance. Like for example here, these things here, as a rogue agent like the Witch Hunter will reveal this from a further distance easier than for example Emperor Captain. And if you stack even more line of sight, even easier. The question marks the information about the force.
Tools of judgment ready.
Okay. Who's gonna be a Witch Hunter? Who's gonna be calling? Okay. I need to give you some easy target. The easiest and best way to level up a Witch Hunter is to damage walls. Make sure it's a minor settlement without it's a minor settlement without the bonus, which is usually the other races at right now. Because for example, this Empire one has minus 50% chance. And the major one is expensive to damage. In this case, the Woodbird will be better target, but will be a little more costly. Like if the Karrak Blue the Head walls will be the best target. Fortify Waldenhof first. It's Booker.
Strike! How should we proceed?
Yeah. I will drop a couple of salts here so we can easily auto-resolve it so we don't have to go AFK Bell.
Direct me.
Booker is getting there. I don't think Immortality is worth it because of the Exile rule.
I am ready.
Well, I will get Zubar here. This is the last capital here. We lost the Bloody Hands. So if you wanna see a campaign, frustrating campaign, check the Bloody Hands. Struggle was real. Bloody Hands 3.
What?
This one here.
It is time.
Yeah, let's take Zubar here. Draco has a point there. But other than Borlu, I don't have enemies in Bretonnia.
Lord of Metal. The Empire endures.
Let's look at these babies. Haven't really play with them in a while this early. They have very impressive armor. They can, I think, have 149 armor due to Gelt's extra 9 armor. That's they're pretty much impervious to weapon damage.
Yes, General.
They're amazing to deal with enemy non-anti-large cavalry and chariots. Even things like like trolls, creep horrors, anything really large. We'll attack this side here, so we need somebody to block these two towers. Beres has 133 armor, and we have 45 missile resistance. Easy to tank these towers.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
We are Sigmar's
We have 4 units of halberdiers now. Halberdiers are the units you can use throughout the campaign. So if you get some halberdiers early, you don't really need to replace them at all. Especially if they get good experience. Veteran halberdiers should like never be replaced.
Sigmar commands. We are Sigmar's heirs.
I can't really destroy their walls,
Ready for
but at least we can block some damage as you approach the wall.
Pistoliers. Your orders? Sterling's revenge.
And the Sterling's Revenge have so much damage. It's a 90 range, it's a lot of damage. Because they also have 30 extra bodies, it's huge.
Fire marksman.
With the new skills also, the silver bullets are insane. 5.8 second reload. Just wow.
Yes, sir.
We'll not try to destroy any towers here, we're just gonna go forward.
Crossbowmen.
full and stop.
I just have to put the heroes in position where they can take some damage.
Detachments move.
Yeah.
The Temple of Luminarch. The Empire endures. Yes, General. The command is mine. Great swords. Handgunners. Amber Wizard. Advance.
Go.
Take position. The Temple of Luminarch. We obey. Amber Wizard.
Slide Miser. Well, calling I destroyed the Crooked Moon. Don't have to worry about that.
Ulrich's wrath on them.
Should have switched to Patriarch for this attack. Yeah.
I am master of Shalom.
Johnny, how many ranged units Narrative Dwarves have? 10. I do not intend to take immortality, calling, since the rule. If you don't count miners with explosions and Ironbreaker, it's 10, I think.
Yes! Climb! Climbing the wall, son! Get up there! We obey!
You have Quarrelers with shields, Quarrelers with the great weapons. You have Rangers with great weapons. Master Engineer, Iron Drakes throw hammer torpedo. Gyrocopters, brimstone gun, Gyro bomber.
Standing by! Sterling's revenge!
I think I didn't miss anything.
For the Warhammer!
Bugman's Rangers, yep, I missed one, that's 11. Thunder is 12, I missed 2.
Ready!
12. This is not artillery, Johnny. If you count the unique ones as well, we don't need to count the unique ones. 12 of them. Yeah, they have 12. Arcop's another tier, you know. I counted the engineer. You can critical fail with immortality. You can. You can still get wounded.
Emperor's might.
For Heldenhammer! I am master of Shamon. Power unleashed.
Use the Flock of Doom final transmutation combination.
Demigryph Knights.
Flock of Doom does damage while final transmutation does kills.
The Empire endures. Haste goes magic.
My God, Miraz!
When you don't have it, you die. You die if you get killed. Don't come back. Wound and getting killed is not the same thing. So if you get wounded in battle, god damn those towers. Why don't we have those towers yet?
Crossbowman! Mutter! My God, Miraz! Take the ground!
The Plague of Rust is one target. Overcast is double. What the f?
Targets!
Those are my towers.
Quick march!
Stop shooting.
Moving now! Yes, sir! Quickly!
Yeah, the infantry is clearing here, please. Why not have immortality in this campaign? Because if they get exiled and they get critically wounded, critically success on them, they die. So we can get a new agent.
The Empire endures!
Armor blocks all damage, but non armor piercing damage. Magic also does regular and armor piercing damage. So armor blocks all damage. Be it fire, magic, physical, as long as it's not armor piercing.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
Amber Wizard!
What? Ulrich's wrath.
I mean, you can see here, weak against armor. Huh. What does the Overcast do? Greater armor piercing explosion damage. So armor matters.
Our orders? Get them!
Are these things still shooting? What the hell?
To battle!
I'm gonna get a Jade Wizard here.
For Helden! Demigryph Knights!
We'll get transmutation lead here. Lower their attack and weapon damage.
Feel my ire.
Yes, sir! Charge!
I still have plans to get a Jade Wizard for this army. Jade Wizard is just too good.
Halberdiers!
If you don't need healing, it can act as a battery for Gelt.
Formation!
There's a Spirit Leech spam now.
I am master of Shamon. War!
Should be enough here.
Armor melts.
Courageous! Ready for war!
Salberries have pretty good stats here. Rust Cleaver and the Hammer buff. Those guys don't need to shoot.
Take the woman! By Ulrich's
Getting the silver bullets in.
Axe me! For the twin-tailed comet! Formation, march! To battle! Halberdiers! Warrior priest!
Well, we're on the internet. If you can type it with less letters, you can type with less letters. Gives a shit which one is proper.
By my will alone.
Mortar! No lingering! Take the ground!
Yeah.
Yes, sir, quickly!
Well, what do we have there? You're not firing yet? Who got stuck?
Fire! Fire! Form a ring of steel! Take the walls!
It doesn't seem to be moving here.
Sterling's revenge! Taking position is key! By Ulrich's wrath! Quick march! Yes, sir! Quickly! Taking position! To battle! Sigmar guides us! Yes, sir! Sir, hold fire for now!
Balthazar Gelt!
Yes, my lord! Moving now! The Temple of Luminarch! At speed! We serve the Emperor! Understood? Quick march! We obey! Take the ground! Yes, my lord! For Heldenhammer!
That reload is insane. Look at this rate of fire. They're not stopping. They just keep firing.
They are using dark force against the enemy. The Temple of Luminarch!
We have a shot from here.
Awaiting orders!
Those guys don't want to surrender. Well, we'll shoot them.
Lingering!
Send in the Pistolier Seal as well. Have a 4-second reload. Oh, I think so too. I think so too.
To battle! Take the ground! At speed!
That's enough, Temple of Luminarch. That's enough.
Stop!
Save the shots. You know how much one of these shots costs? Like 10,000 gold.
No lingering!
Was Mumford there? I haven't even noticed. The 1037. Get me an Opal Amulet. Oh, Opal Amulet is nice. It's good for us, Gelt, because he doesn't want, not gonna be taking damage all the time. Got Zubar. I'll get Oakenhammer and the Karakdrommer next.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Never.
Sigmar grant.
They still have Grom Peak as well.
Sigmar watches over me.
Opal Amulet.
Not waste my potential.
I don't want to switch that. Equip my Strafsuit. And he goes in on his bird. We'll be fine. I will start with Gelt.
Step to it.
Wizard. Stalking. For the wisdom of Valea.
It is Okatama. But it has double fear and terror and siege attacker. And decreases its toughness. I'm not sure what we're talking about Dr. Blaze, but the old house rules are a thing of the past. We don't do the old system anymore. Since the pretty much early Warhammer 2.
Show me the accused.
Okay. This is a very nice income here. When I kill the Borrow for one, cause we have a special enabled. It's some more unpredictable this way. This is not a regular campaign, just where you do whatever you want. You have to keep in mind other factors too. There were treacheries early game, and they made things more difficult. So Bretonia invasion pretty much was out of the question. If you missed the early game, I suggest you go watch it out, check it out. It was pretty exciting.
Von Karstein sends his minions to threaten and parley.
They are at war with the Greenskins, huh?
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
And Jitsu, thank you. Yeah, that it was that rule. You're right, Dr. Blaze. We had I think like 2 or 3 campaigns with never legendary.
Speak. I will hear you now. Be warned, my mood.
$1100, not bad. Turn 70, we'll do a treachery. Turn 70 also marks the, in my opinion, like the end of the early game, when the Age of Discovery happens.
What? Step to it.
I played the Age of Empires campaign in the past. Break a treaty, huh?
Yes, I. I suppose.
Yeah, broke the non-aggression when the Karak's finally got it back. We do receive negative 60 for that, which takes some time to go away.
Yes.
Come then, only Sigma's god, Ulrich. Yes? By Sigma's will, come in.
By Sigma's will.
Looks like the Stirland Confederation is in place. It would connect Reichland with Sylvania, with Karakadrin.
It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire this day.
Absolutely not.
Our first confederation, Stirland.
What does the Emperor bid?
The armor of meteoric iron, nice. As an apprentice wizard, makes you wonder why I didn't get any wizards herself. It almost, I don't know if there's a trigger for that. Almost feels like this guy's rank 6, perfect. It almost feels like to get apprentice wizards you can have a wizard in the army. Okay. We don't need about this force. We need income. This guy being rank 6 is amazing. We also got tier 3 wine and we secured Stirland. Perfect. Perfect.
The Empire.
I don't know. We might actually keep this one for later. Rank 6, huh? Apprentice Wizard is amazing. Put 2 points in the Leader of Renown. I will keep this one. This will be Roman if we get a slot for him later. We'll put him in the office to be Spy Master. Spy Master give us enemy hero action success chance minus 5% to all heroes, and hero action success chance plus 5% to all heroes. And this works all the time, even when the Lord is not present on the campaign map. It's actually present, but you know, not active in duty because it's in the Lord pool. And also, when he is present, heroes in local province get cheaper actions.
I will marshal the band.
Okay. What do we have here? We have tier 4. Shame it's not tier 5. I think actually they were close to tier 5. It's a shame we didn't get a tier 5.
shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
I do need quite a bit of things, so we'll remove all of this. Getting more wine is beautiful, because it increases our trade, as you can see, significantly. Wine is good value. Hey, Poison, thank you for 25 months. I have France, he'll be available next turn. This also now makes a connection between Reichland and Sylvania, which we can trade with Karakadrin.
Greetings, manlings. Are you ready to slaughter the enemy? Yes.
Another trade partner to replace the one we lost. Our resources are at 100%. Exported. The trade route of Karakadrin is blocked because the Templehof is under siege.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit?
Direct
Holy
me.
shit. What the
Preemptive
hell?
strike!
Agitator and Woodsman. The Emperor's Wizards are so powerful. I actually wonder if there's a trigger or it's just RNG. I remember one campaign, I started the campaign, I got like 3 Apprentice Wizards in the first 5 turns.
You're overruled.
Can't out-resolve yet. Later. Is it lit? I'm always confused with those numbers. Thank you, Twitch Prime. What's the next campaign gonna be? When we are finished with both Order of Lord Masters and the Empire, it's gonna be one of the milestone campaigns. We have, I think, M2, M4, M8, maybe even M9.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar. Let us begin.
Okay. Put the Apprentice Wizard here. 20 more power reserve is insane. Emerald Dragon says, Elich, watch the Doki Doki votes. But you want a pat on the back? Okay. Get it cornered as well. There's gonna be a lot of power here now. A lot of power. We'll see what's going on here. I like the fact that they actually build this up. Funny how they build a tier 4 beer instead of walls, and they build a farm as well. Somebody should really tell the AI that doesn't need public order or growth building stall. This gives 7 ranks to the Battle Wizards, kinda insane. We're moving to finish them at Grand Peak.
By the comet, that will work.
Lowers the upkeep on the swordsman, great swords, and the knight units. Our daughter means Monitor 1 and Monitor 2.
Knowledge is power. Moron. Yes? Purge the heretics! Sigmar is with us.
Let's see, maybe we get a student here.
Heldenhammer!
We can auto-resolve this.
By Sigmar!
Yeah. Yeah, I've been happy with my main monitor.
I am ready. Are you?
Pitch fighter. So it goes to well with bomb picker. Casual capture possibility 12%, not 10%. So the vampires have only Grom Peak here and this small force here. Take Garg Drummer to fill the Zuba points. There'll definitely be more rebellions here. Perfect for Volkman to get some experience. Does have 3 heroes and they do need experience. Yeah, Magnus has been like that for always. The Legendary Lords become commanders of the existing hordes. And this is actually more powerful than the invasion forces because they already have infrastructure to spam Chosen. Yeah, Derby Monka.
Bring me to battle.
Wizard. On the trail.
The vampires are almost gone. The plan is to finish them off, wait for more confederations. We'll be fortifying Zubar and Sylvania and clearing the rebels while the corruption is going away. Kark Adan is on a bad spot. I would like to confederate Wisland next. Well, Beckland will also be good. Wisland has iron and marble.
I trust no man.
Our third army will be led by Karl Franz. Taking us longer to get a confederation this campaign due to early treachery. So I got Volkmar as the second lord. We'll keep him as this right now, Gatan. We can easily switch to other units later. I use only 2 monitors. My table barely fits these 2.
I will hear your petition, but make no promises to act on it.
Oh, Rolo, you bring enemies to our doorstep. Are you happy?
Sigmar, grant me strength.
Prince and Emperor is available, boys. What? What the hell? Aha! The one we got from Confederation.
Seek out the heretics.
It's good. We keep him. Strategies is fine as well. The fact we can only have one right now is good. This will be Booker. Yeah, we already have Booker. This will be Jano. I see Exile. No, no, it did not. It did not get wounded on our watch.
The nation calls.
Let's take what should be ours.
Our oldest enemy is here.
By the comet! Strike!
Come on, don't scare me like that. 77% fail. What is this mumbo jumbo?
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Goddamn, Brace is gonna give me a heart attack.
Grand Theogenist. Defender of the Faith.
Go for Karakdromer. Then we'll be dealing with rebellions.
No!
This is where they're spreading the corruption, huh?
You summon me.
Let's take this place.
Ask another.
This is almost guarantees war with the greenskins here.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Supreme Patriarch. Actually taking some mountain attrition now. We currently have only 2 campaigns going on right now. We don't do this often, it's actually quite rare. The last month was a crazy month where we were playing a lot of hours every day. Spent like 340 hours playing Warhammer last month. So on many of the days we played two campaigns at the same time. We started 12 campaigns last month, we finished 10. This Outer Lord Masters and Empire campaign are still left to finish. We're back to playing only 1 campaign at a time after that.
By my will alone.
The Temple of Luminarch! Demigryph Knights! Halberdiers! By Ulrich's wrath!
Don't worry, I'm taking it easy this month. 7-hour streams and watching a lot of TV shows from my bed.
We are ready!
Which army, Brace? Right now, we're gonna have a downtime soon, so we'll be able to organize armies a little differently.
Take an aim!
Yeah, I'll just put these guys to cover the sides.
Sterling's revenge!
This army is still work in progress.
The Empire ensures! Elevate cannon!
We still have to add a steam tank and then other stuff.
Ready! Arrows ready, General!
We'll get rid of the Pistoliers eventually.
Griff Knights!
There's no point using Pistoliers so you can get powerful artillery and better micro units.
Sir!
They're pretty good in the early game.
Yes, General!
I just want to see them reach max potential, which is soon.
The Empire endures!
Ready for battle! The Temple of Luminarch!
It's probably best behind the line here so we can move along with the web.
Demigriff Knights! Yes, General!
Volan Staff!
We serve the Emperor! Take it!
See how much we can harass in the center.
For the Emperor! No lingering! For the Warhammer!
Actually, we're aiming at the same target.
In the name of the twin-tailed comet! Yes, sir!
Moving faster!
For the Emperor! For France! Prepare for combat! Moving now! Quick march! For the Emperor! Go! Yes, sir, quickly! Formation march! Moving now! Take the ground! To battle!
To battle!
Go!
I am master of Shamon. Quick march!
By Gal Maraz!
Moving now!
The damage, extra damage is definitely noticeable.
Position!
Sigma calls!
March!
Sir!
These units have no armor, so the Pistoliers are totally shredding them.
I am supreme!
By Gal Maraz! We await your orders! Quick march! We obey! Avoiding combat! Ready? Sigma guides us! Sigma calls! We are Sigma! Yes, sir! Quickly! Take the ground! No lingering!
Take the ground!
For the Heldenhammer! All ranks, fire! Take the ground!
Seems like they're ignoring the center. The great swords get ignored as usual.
Ready to smite! Demigriff Knights! Go!
Yes! Haste gold magic.
Soon in range there. Oh my god, that crazy bastard, so sure.
Fire for now!
Who give you the license to operate a Luminarch, you madman?
Yes, sir, quickly!
Armor melts.
Find your targets! Demigriff Knights! For Heldenhammer! Fire, fire! By Gal Maraz! The Temple of Luminarch! Power unleashed! Battle awaits! Handgunners! Prepare for combat! Yes, my lord! To battle!
Feel my ire.
Spot us the target! Get them! Quick march! Formation march! Take the ground! To battle! Prepare for combat! Running! By Gal Maraz! Finding range, sir!
All good here.
Wild destruction! Glory to the Empire! Pick them all!
On fire there!
Sigma! Great swords! quicker!
Moving! They'll never move again.
For Heldenhammer! Yes, my lord! Handgunners!
Bow before me!
Understood!
Sigmar calls! I am master of Shalom.
Warrior priest!
Two. Ooh, nice try. Nice try. Pea shooter squad. But the right one was better. They're still on rank 8. If I'm not mistaken, by the time they reach their max rank, they will have over 100 missile damage. Pea shooter squad 103, pistoliers 104. Pea shooter squad slacking. Yeah. Funny how they always ignore the great swords. But that's why you have to have 5 units of great swords in the line, and they'll not ignore them. It's like 3rd or 4th time. The Vampire counts are about to get destroyed.
Ulrich's will! Do not waste my potential. Whatever.
Oh, mama. Moving on, nothing to see here. What do we have here? Bold guy, rank 8. This is a nice armor we can give him. I think this armor will be nicer than this guy here, considering he's gonna have less armor. Give him a Shield of Tolos as well.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
No mount. I was gonna get on 22. Now he has a good armor as well. Yeah.
Proceed. Off we go! A scandalous fun. I go. Tools of judgment ready.
Let's go look for some heresy.
On march. Seek out the heretics.
We'll seek out the heretics.
I trust no man. Moving off.
No.
For Heldenhammer.
We do have Zubar next turn. And the vampires don't have anything. Now the Green Seed's gonna lose a major enemy. And they probably will be focused a little bit better, unless they declare war on us. They do control these mountains here.
All here are honored dwarfkin.
I suppose.
Bretonia is in deep shit.
Champion of the lady.
We're getting bullied by Mucilon and Norska. Lothar has recovered. Still at war with Avalon. Raka Drag is on life support. And they fortified the capital. There's no way North's gonna take that shit. Trog might. Yeah, the vampires are almost gone. We need the Empire provinces. We need Sylvanias. 8 victory settlements. And pretty much defeat Chaos. Get more economy here. At this point we can turn on the building average available. Don't really need any more growth past tier 4 economy wise. We still keep one for the replenishment. You never know what can happen here. When it's between not live sport, I guess you're not watching my Order of Lord Masters campaign. Bretonia is doing really good. They have all of Bretonia and they have provinces in the Southlands. Kislev. Kislev starts with quite a bit of territories in the beginning, so you know it's easy for them to do good. For some time. What command is that? The final game will look way better than this debated. What command is that?
Be at peace, for that is all I ever want.
Rome. Oh man. Oh boy, the Greenskins probably gonna get triggered about Zubar.
Wind of Shaman, I will. Never. The Empire, on march. I am ready. Are you?
I will cast out all evil. Never yield.
Never yield. Look at this corruption here.
Or use me spells.
I just love how he takes this province and then he merges his armies and just waiting for the replenish. You just bad code. Bad code.
Into battle!
Still not dead. Still not dead.
Strike!
Booker rank 18.
Raise your weapons.
Ooh, I don't think I'm gonna click that. Just a little, tiny bit more. What the Greenskins doing here? Are they moving to attack somebody ahead of us? Might be going for Karakadrin. They have trees with a lot of their enemies. They'll declare war, they're guaranteed. There's no boring this, it's happening. Not next turn, within the next few turns.
The wilderness calls.
Grand Theogenist.
Grand Shield of Fate, 50 seconds, 22 ward save in a 40 meter radius. Insane. Are these bastards raiding Eilhart? Emil, fuck off. And Nordland has taken Marienburg. What the hell?
Show me the accused. Onwards!
Sorry, Dr. Mold, I don't answer Norsk-related questions. I don't associate with scum.
Hunt them out!
What's the garrison looking in Ockenhammer? It's getting there. Getting iron now as well, so the trade will flourish. At 4833 right now.
Onwards! You know nothing!
Okay, economy will kick in. We'll build up what we have. Planning to confederate Vissland and Talabekland. War with Greenskins is inevitable.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
There's a rebellion in our land as well. Well, it's free money. Free money. Geld is currently in Zuvbar. We should get an Archlector position for him right now.
Never.
One day Greenskins will go to Vanilla. One day. Wurzak is trespassing. What way is he coming here? Did he already recruit a bunch of new units? Holy shit. So you're telling me the AI has taken the Grom Peak ruin, merged their army, and on the same turn recruiting those exact same units? If that is not spaghetti code, I don't know what it is. Because they're already full staying next turn pretty much. 6 giants in a single turn? Come on, come on. You can't do shit like this. Recruiting 6 giants, global recruitment in one turn. Maybe they were from Mangum, but... What is this shit?
To war!
They keep raising dead here. How much raise dead there is here? 5,000 casualties just gonna spam raise dead? Oh, these bastards.
You summon me. By the comet.
Vampire counts destroyed. Now, long live the Empire. You got rid of these cursed things. Soul of Stone is nice.
It is time. I refuse. Follow me. What?
We have to deal with the rebels here as well.
Let's take what should be ours.
Look at the Lore Master here. Faster cooldown on the Lore Metal spells. Cheaper transmutation, fun transmutation against Golden Hounds. And the transmutation lead, all upgrade versions though. This will cost 7 if we put another point here. Which we might. Not the top priority though. Do I ever build more blacksmith icon for infantry crew ranks? No, not really.
By the comet.
But I can see that being a good thing. To build up the rest of this.
Let us begin.
Let us begin. Is this thing actually done? It is. It takes too long to recruit this though.
You're overruled.
Direct me. Preemptive strike.
Get trade now, nice.
To arms.
Okay, let's do the rebellion. We got a trade back.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar. Sigmar
Move
has heard my prayer.
here.
I go in his name.
There's a little bit more replenishment here.
Warrior of Sigmar. By the comet.
These bastards are raiding here. How dare they raid the Empire lands?
Stirring. Onwards.
I wonder what wars are doing here. They have the Silver Road. How many total settlements? They rank 3 with 4 settlements. Similar power strength to Greenskins, so rank 1 with 26 settlements. Oh. Karakin at least has a big garrison there.
The Empire. Not likely. Yes? What have you to say?
Get some experience here.
Sir?
Actually, I'm gonna put this thing here. The guns, I need the guns. Also, the guns are better for auto resolve too.
Fire! To war! They will be judged. March on the witches.
Okay, Confederation penalty 2 more turns. These guys are probably gonna attack the Dragonhof next turn. I'll besiege it, not really attack it. Member counts are gone. We're just building up now, waiting for the Visaland and the Tal-Beckland confederations.
Who calls?
Next turn we also get Purge Dark Cults, so Untamed is gonna clear faster. This again, cheaper action by 20%. And firing drills, very important. Very important. We'll get it next. What is that picture Booker sent? Huh. Fighting high elves without mortars? You're a madman. Guess you were in a phase where they were switching their quality units. Idiots! This is how you serve your emperor! So if we support Visaland, that's the act of aggression against the treaties here, and this is treachery. If we support Tal-Beckland, there is no treachery because it's defense. So this option is not treachery. If I decline and break alliance, we'll do definitely lost a lot of relation with the faction. But we'll still keep trade for some time. We do lose the ability rating too. Right now the ability rating doesn't matter that much. Entering a war here. Those guys will probably attack Grumbad and the mountain settlements. We could send Volkmar to deal with this. I mean, we don't have to confederate Visaland. We could just take them over. So we'll honor the alliance with Tal-Beckland, go to war with Visaland. It's funny how they immediately attack the player. It's like they wanted this all along, to attack the player and not really attack Tal-Beckland. We'll send Volkmar to get rid of these heretics. We have preserved our ability rating, and now we don't have to confederate the traitors of Visaland. This is the second time they betray us. Second time! Betrayed the treaties. We'll send Volkmar to get rid of them.
Volkmar. I am Volkmar. Moving out.
It's actually a pretty scary army there, huh?
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Somebody has to stay for these rebellions here. Vurzak traveling? Going for Karhir maybe? He's trespassing my territory here.
Ready.
We have to actually stay at Dragonhof. We're taking quite a bit of damage, finishing off
By the comet.
the vampire counts.
Hit 'em hard and fast.
Booker could devastate this army as well.
Now,
That was really impressive damage. Look at this. It's not worth it to recruit a lord right now, because we want a lot of money to build up everything. 10,000 is not enough. Once we start piling up the treasury, then we'll get a third army. Get ready for infrastructure, you know. I mean, the Grumburg can be rebuilt if they take it. They have population available. But still, these treacherous bastards. Sending Volkmar to, they're gonna pay for this. They'll take all their lands. They basically just conceded everything they have. It's easier than Confederation, because you don't have to take -40 public order everywhere.
pick up the pace.
Come on, man.
We'll stay in Dragonhof here. When they attack, we will sell you out. Rarely calling, rarely. It's always a possibility.
Pick up the pace.
But pushing infrastructure or extra army is always the right way to do. Or always the right way to go. Once your treasury starts piling up, then you get the next army. Infrastructure costs millions, and you don't need to push extra army if you're already doing okay.
What?
Getting army ahead of time will just cripple you in the long term.
Absolutely not.
Greatsword army looked up. Well, they do have 5 greatswords. We have ways to deal with that.
Sigmar, grant me.
We have artillery, we have some range, and the flagellants will grind them down with the rest.
I trust no man. Speak.
Okay, let's go for firing drills. Firing drills is a very powerful technology. Reload time reduction plus 15% for artillery units and 20% ammunition for artillery units plus 20. Very powerful stuff.
Shaman. Leaving.
What you want?
Yes,
Okay, this will be sorted here.
I'll have your soul.
There's a chance to lose Grumburg, but it's no big deal. Volkmar not only will destroy what they have, but take everything they have. Getting marble and iron here will be amazing. Null is tier 5, so we'll take it at tier 4. Confederation would have given us just everything what they had. But it also gives -40 public order everywhere, over 5 turns. So it's fine to just take it with conquest. This is the second time they made us such a treacherous move.
Come then.
Only Sigmar's god.
We'll confederate Talabekland soon after, probably. Those flagellants brace, by the way, in Volker's army, not only they don't rely on armor, but they also have more defense than the greatswords have attack, and they have physical resistance, which is better than armor against the armor-piercing units. So the greatswords still have the upper hand, but the flagellants will do good, I think, because they have extra melee defense and extra physical resist from Volkmar. We have healing, they don't, and we have more powerful artillery, they don't have any. So much for people coming from Nuln about their artillery. Defense and physical resistance after a charge should be fine in that fight. Okay boys, this is gonna be it for today. Tomorrow, same as today. We'll have Orlor Masters at the beginning of the stream and the Empire after. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys.